Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And so, the national anthems. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
There's the whistle. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Spread out to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's neat. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Threads one in. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now Howson. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo. Not the most accurate pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely bit of skill. Now the delivery. Howson gets it away. Crossed in once more. Clear.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Still goalless.
Bolivia really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Now the cross. It's a goal kick. Kubasu. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Spread it left. He's in a great position here. Played in with purpose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's found a way through. Raul. Dani Olmo. It's Raul! Goal! Spain! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri opts for safety. That's a sharp pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Yamal.
Dani Olmo.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roll. Header! He scores! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not kicking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.